Hello, people. I am also going to try doing this on TikTok, which is going to be a time, but does everything look okay on Music Riker's computer? I have to confirm my date of birth. Let's see. Oh no. Wait, okay. Everything's fine. I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to go live on TikTok and I have to like confirm my age. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't get mad at me because I don't know if it has to match the age we already put in here. Oh god. But how's everybody going? Hello, cute to overlay. We just got a cute. We got some new overlays with a little demon goat man. Oh god. Facial age estimation. Your selfie will be used to estimate your age. Oh god, I don't have time for that. We're doing tarot readings today, but we got new tarot decks while we were in California a while ago. Ignore this, I'm trying to tell TikTok that I'm an adult. So they get silly pictures of me. They confirmed my age, I guess. But let me get the boxes for you. First tarot deck that we got a horror tarot deck, which is like sick because they have like retro horror. They look like retro horror like movie posters. So they're really fun. I like them at least. And they're not like super cheesy, and a lot of the stuff on them, they like have stuff that like goes with it. So it's like this one, the magician, has like a copy underneath here and it says, the magician is a symbol of manifestation and unlimited potential. He knows all and sees all. He is resourceful and pure. Or is he a fraud and a charlatan? Proceed with caution. So it's kind of, it goes with like the meaning of the cards. But that's one that we picked out and found together. Well, I'm still trying to figure out this TikTok thing. Oh, it might be going live. What's up? So we're live on Ouroboros as well. I have no idea how to use it, but I put a little like board on there that says link in bio. But while I tell you about tarot cards, let me stock these. So if you guys are interested in tarot readings, I have a link in the chat that is pinned, and I'm going to load it up. I'm going to restock it. I'm going to start out with 5, and I'm probably going to restock it after those. And I kind of want to do like potentially 15 if possible. If not, it's fine, but we're going to do 5 at a time. So, yeah. But I'm going to give you guys a minute. So, with the link, it's a Ko-Fi link. To make it go very smoothly and quickly, if you need to sign into PayPal, I'm giving you that time now. Because if you have to sign a PayPal, you might miss the stock. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna hit the save changes, so there'll be 5 in there. And I will give you the link again. Beep bop. Okay, so we're doing tarot readings again. That is the first deck I got. And then Riker's mom got me a pink tarot deck. So this is the pink tarot deck. And these are the cards. They have like gold shiny edges that are kind of holographic. And then the cards also have the like foil on them as well. But I would not recommend these for beginners because they're a bit abstract. But they're very pretty. but I'm gonna use these 2 decks, and then I'll show you the one that Raker's mom got Raker. You have these in black? I didn't know they came in black, but that's fun. And then I have Raker's tarot deck. I'm probably not going to use these because these are technically Raker's cards. I know that they would let me, but I feel like they should use their cards before I do. But this is the deck that Raker got for Christmas. Also, we got a tarot reading from Karina, which I will get to in a second, that has the same like gold holographic sides, and then the back is also holographic. And then the cards have a mood, a vibe, if you will. These are more similar to the like, I forget what the French version of tarot cards are, where the suits are kind of all similar and just have more and more of whatever suit it is. So like you have 2 pentacles versus however many these are, 8 pentacles. And the major arcana is a bit different. So those are the new decks that we got. But I'm gonna be using this pink deck and then the horror deck and see how it goes. I also have my mini tarot deck here, and we're doing the shade tarot deck I have here too, because I'm like, I don't know, it might be iffy. We'll see how it goes. You bought 2 by mistake. I can refund you after the stream if that happens. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so I have Miki. Oh yeah, no, I see. Yeah, I can refund you the second one, Gabby. And then I'll put in another one to this, so you guys can have 5 available. Okay, so there's one more in there. But then I think they are sold out. Give me a few minutes to get through these, and then I'll restock 5 more. I'll refund both of them, but it won't let you refund one. That's dumb. You can't refund like 35. Yeah, okay, I see how it is. Okay, well, while I figure things out, we're gonna start with Miki. And then I'm gonna switch cameras to the fancy camera over here. Look at the little goat man. Ah. So. Okay, Miki, do you have a specific question that you would like answered? No, just a general reading. You can refund Gabby now. I don't know if they want to like repurchase. If you want to refund like fully, and then they can repurchase the listing, let me know. We're also I'm planning on doing 3-card readings. So each reading will have 3 cards. If you guys are interested in a larger reading, I do 6-card readings, and that is in the description. There's a link in the description, and that is private email readings. Okay, Gabby, you got refunded. I don't know if there are any available. There should be, theoretically. So I'll let you figure that out. But for Miki, sounds good. Okay. Okay, so let's start with your first card. Your first card is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card, it deals with relationships, and it's not necessarily relationships in a like romantic sense. It is usually outward relationships with other people. They make me feel like, I don't know, they make me feel like these are relationships you have with other people that are not necessarily romantic. And with the Wheel of Fortune that you have here, the Wheel of Fortune is upside down or in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune usually deals with, like, for me, environmental changes. And when it's in reverse, it also is kind of like going against the grain. It's like bad luck type things. So the Wheel of Fortune here, the way I like to explain it is it's kind of like you can ignore the environmental changes around you. So it's kind of like if a season changes or a chapter changes in your life. So like you might be going through like a winter phase in your life, and you have a choice in how you want to deal with that. You can either just walk around without a coat, or you can put a coat on. But putting a coat on would be going with what the universe has for you, going with the thing that's going to make you most comfortable. I feel like a lot of times you make yourself uncomfortable for relationships to make others more comfortable, and that is causing a lot of issues for you and yourself, and is making you make yourself small. Because the last card you have is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups, pages usually deal with like people that are what's the word I want to use? They're kind of new to things. They're very naive. They are kind of students. They are at the beginning of a journey. Cup cards usually deal with emotions, love, passion, and the Page of Cups is usually a very open-hearted person. They make me feel like this is you, and you struggle with giving everyone your heart. And that is where these not so great relationships come into play, causing things in your life to make you feel small and to diminish the like passion, open-heartedness, the trusting nature within you. So they're like, you need to look at your relationships and see which ones are causing you to like crawl back into your shell. And it's very much like, I don't know, they make me feel like you're just such a kind-hearted person, and there's people around you that sort of take advantage of that, or like push you down to be right because it's a lot easier. I feel like you're a very empathetic person, and people like use you to like get things out of you. So like they put all of their hardships on you, and you are very good at like helping them and understanding where they're coming from, but you try to do the same thing for them, and they become maybe defensive. They like struggle to give you any sort of advice or empathize with you. So they're like, you need to find more people that fit this narrative, more people that are going to understand the pureness of your heart. Does that make sense? Do you have questions? But the main consensus of this reading is you're very much like, the relationships you're having, you're kind of allowing them to dictate the relationship. It's kind of like one-sided. Yes, no questions. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Miki, and then we have Karina. Karina, are you here? If so... Also, I say sold out already. I'm going to restock them once I'm finished with these. So if you hold on for a few minutes, then they will be available again. So we are on Karina. Karina, are you here? What do my spirit guides want me to know, please? I want to use the horror deck. And again, we're doing 3-card readings, and we're gonna do what Karina's spirit guides want them to know. Okay. God, this deck is very interesting. Okay. So, first card, we have... Give me a second, I've never read this deck before. Seven of Wands, reversed. And the Seven of Wands, when this card is in reverse, this card usually, when it's upright, it deals with like a perseverance. It deals with like pushing forward. When it's in reverse, it's kind of like compromising or like being overwhelmed with things in your life. They make me feel like, let's see, you have Suit of Pentacles, this is the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands. They make me feel like you're kind of okay. They make me feel like you are taking on too much and you're taking on things that are not necessarily good for you. They make me feel like with this card in reverse, you need to offload these things and find something different. So with this card specifically, with the other two cards that you have here, perseverance is typically a good thing, but they're like, you are a very ambitious person. You are someone that like will push themselves to a fault, and that is why this needs to, like, you just need to let this go so that you can move on to bigger and better things. The reason why I say that is this is the negative card, but you have the next card, which is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles usually deals with wealth, it deals with family, it deals with sort of like that stability and settling down. And this card is very, very positive. This is going towards things that make you feel good, things that make you feel strong, stable, whatever. But right now, this card is making you feel unstable. So in order for you to achieve this Ten of Pentacles, you must be able to allow these things to go, allow those things to pass. So the Ten of Pentacles is something you're going to strive for, and the way you're going to do that is to give something up and move forward. This will allow something new to start with this Ace of Wands. So an Ace of Wands, wand cards are very fiery. They deal with ideas and inspiration. This is usually a new spark. It is something that causes you to be very passionate about something. It causes you to be very creative about something. It's something that is going to come from loss. So you need to allow this to go, find stability in your life again, and this will allow this new change to happen. This is the thing that you've been trying to find by holding on to these things, but that's going to prevent you from being able to open new doors. You need to close this door in order to open this one. Do you have any questions about that? That's such a cute tarot deck. I've been thinking about buying it. Isn't it cool? So like, I don't know, the things that are written on them are fun. I think you'll be able to see it here better. So this one says, a spiritual gift, ideas flow towards your soul. Follow your passion, rich potential for growth. Beware of pitfalls. What is it that I have to let go? They want me to say you need to let go of different mindsets. Because I asked them, because to me, initially, it feels like it would be something within your, like, career, but they're like, it's not necessarily career, it's mindsets. Mindsets are the things that are restricting you. So, they want me to say it in the sense of, like, I don't know, you might be the type of person where, like, you were taught to never give up. So you're going to continue to go, 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 go. Even if it doesn't make you happy, even if it is causing you so much stress in the world, even if it's making you so completely unstable, you will push yourself to a fault. changing your mindset of allowing yourself to fail in order to succeed is something that is very hard for a lot of people to grasp. Does that make sense? So they're like, you need to change your mindset, and that is going to allow you to see which things are no longer working for you. So it's kind of like, don't force things to happen, allow them to happen, and allow yourself to feel some certain way about it. So tea is like a hug for the soul. I don't like tea. Okay, thank you. Neither does Riker. We're not coffee or tea people, but I do think it's funny. Okay, we're gonna move on to Danny. Danny, are you here? Do you have a question? Do these have anything? No. Okay. Danny, do you have a question? God, this deck is so pretty. Yeah, Riker's mom bought me this deck because I have an obsession with pink. Yes, what are my spirit guides telling me in my dreams? Okay. Oh, you get an extra card. Lucky you. Okay. I love this deck. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's got like holographic foil. Love it. Okay. Oof. Okay. Three of Wands. So let's start with your first card. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands. At first I thought it was the Three of Swords, but it's fine, it's fine. The Three of Wands usually deals with some sort of, the way I view it is it's kind of like you're looking at an opportunity. With it being in reverse, you're kind of playing it safe and you're kind of worried about taking the leap. So it's kind of very slow and stagnant. The way I like to explain it is it's kind of like you are looking at a door and outside the door is everything you could possibly imagine. It is like a dream come true. However, when it's in reverse, you are worried about walking out that door because once you do, you're worried that the door is going to slam shut behind you and you don't have a way of getting back. So you're worried that whatever is out there is kind of like a mirage. It's not really as good as you thought it was. It's not really like what you truly want. But you keep looking at the door because that is what you have wanted for so long. They make me feel like your brain is processing a lot of things that have gone on in your life. So within your dreams, your spirit guides are trying to help lead you to... They want me to say open your mind to what is important to you. So let's move on to your next card, which is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is upside down or in reverse. And the Six of Wands, with it being in reverse, it's kind of like a failure. And it's very like egotistical. And it's almost like feeling like invisible, like you haven't accomplished what you needed to. And that kind of falls in line with this Three of Wands being in reverse as well, because this is kind of that fear. We're fearful of losing something that is so near and dear to your heart, something that you have been so passionate about, and that is making you hesitate. It is making you hesitate to do things for yourself. And they want me to say you're not sure. They make me feel like you're not sure what it is you do want. So they're like, you need to start out very, very small. Because they make me feel like you're the type of person that like gives and gives and gives and gives to everyone else like taking things for yourself, you feel like guilty of it almost, but you also have these like great desires that you want to do with your life, but you stop yourself because you're worried about it messing things up. So this moves on to your Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is upright. So like I said in the other spread, Page of Cups usually deals with someone that is very open-hearted. Pages are usually at the beginning of an adventure, and cup cards, they are usually at the beginning of a love, passion, emotional relationship. They want me to say, this is usually you. You, again, have this big open heart, but they make me feel like there is this... I don't know, they make me feel like you're worried about a lot of things. You overthink stuff, and it makes you feel like you can't do stuff. And I feel like that isn't necessarily just from you. I feel like a lot of those thoughts are from like other people. And I feel like a lot of the people like that do that to you, they kind of are more interested in being right than engaging with you. And that makes you feel like a lot of the things that you are doing are wrong. Which again is why this card is in reverse and then this card is in reverse, because you have this like very like hopeful, very like dreamy like view of the world, and then you have like not so great people coming into your life and being like, you know how you're wrong? You shouldn't do any of your dreams because they're impossible. And that is causing you to do this last card, which is the High Priestess in reverse. It is causing you not to listen to your gut. It is causing you to listen to these people that think they're right. These people do not know how to live your life, and these people should not be interjecting and making you feel like your choices are wrong. You have the keys to your own life, and you have the ability to make the decisions for yourself. So, do you have any questions about that? Let me know. While you do that, Gabby, will you let me know what your question is? But consensus of the spread is people are putting in your head that you cannot achieve your dreams, and it is making you feel really awful about yourself. So I have a set, but how do I do a tarot card reading for myself? Usually tarot cards come with like a little booklet, so you can pull cards even if you just pull one, and then you can flip through the booklet and it'll tell you what the meanings are. You can also look them up on Google if it's easier. Do these people involve my significant other? Oh, that's a question, isn't it? I have a pendulum that will answer that question for me. Okay, first thing that I get from that, you have a female spirit guide that has like dirty blonde hair, like this colored hair, a little bit lighter. She's very sassy, motherly, and she says, if you need to ask, you already know the answer. And then my pendulum said yes. So, yeah, and I don't know, I have dealt with people like that. I have dealt with people that make you just feel like everything you do is just wrong, and it is very hard to stand up to them because you worry that they're gonna continue to do that and invalidate you. So I understand like the position that you're in, but it's not your fault. It's never going to be your fault. And I don't know. Don't let those people walk all over you. I know that that's a big ask. So, Gabby, spirit guides, what up? What do you want me to know? Also, is my dad one of my spirit guides? Okay, I'm gonna use this deck. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to them because those are very not tarot reading. Okay, that one. I don't think your dad is your spirit guide, but he is around you a lot. He has like a very, tell me if I'm wrong, but he has a very big booming voice and is very confident when he speaks. He's also, I don't know if this is true, but he makes me feel like he's the type of person, if you're like trying to fix something, he like can't not help you. He cannot put his hands on it. He cannot just watch. He has a big personality. Glasses, yeah. And I feel like he has dark hair because he's like a little bit gray, but he can still see his dark hair. But I feel like he very physically affects your life as well. So that is probably why you feel him around. And then what do you want me to know? Okay, so spirit guide question. All right. So Gabby, first card, hold on. Yep, that's him. Love and miss him, and he has been showing he is here. Funny enough, I've been the only one dreaming of him. Yeah, he like, I don't know, he's like standing here, and I literally felt him like push the cards out of my hands because he was picking cards. So I feel like he like physically interjects himself into your life. He says it's a very important time of your life. You're like at a very pivotal time because you're young. That's what he says. But he's like, you think that you're wasting time, but you're not wasting time. You're trying to figure out what is important to you. I don't know if that makes sense, because he's like talking about how everybody is wasting their time when they are not trying to figure out themselves. If they are just complacent, and he's like, don't be complacent, get in the way, take up space, that sort of thing. So yeah. First card. Okay, you have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is upside down. So the High Priestess in reverse, High Priestess usually deals with intuition. It usually deals with like strong feminine divine energy. And when it is in reverse, it means you're not listening to your gut feelings. And this is causing this Ace of Wands to be sideways. So when I have sideways cards, it usually shows that there's like some sort of decision or action that needs to happen. There's like something you need to do. It's not fully upright, it's not fully reversed. So with that in mind, the Ace of Wands usually deals with some sort of creative spark. It is some sort of new opportunity that like goes into your passions. And they make me feel like because you're not listening to your gut feelings here, you are struggling to figure out what the spark is. You are struggling to feel as if you are able to do this. You're struggling to figure out if this is what you want. You just have, he wants to say, you have more questions than answers, and that is forcing you to second guess your gut feelings. And he's like, you need to listen to your gut feelings, and that will give you the answers of what to do with these opportunities. And then the last card also makes sense with this. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is upright. Usually this card deals with like a long-term reward or success. So this is kind of like, the way I like to say it is, if someone were to give you an apple, you can eat that apple immediately. That would be a short-term reward or success. Or you can take the seeds from that apple, take care of those seeds, and eventually you will have the fruits from your labor, so you will have more apples. So he's like, you are very aware of this aspect, you're very aware of what's like planning for your future, but he's like, don't let this blind you to where you are right now. You need to be able to listen to your gut feelings and figure out what feels wrong in order to create the path to go here. Because as human beings, we have been told by society, by everyone, that there is like one path to do things and you need to do it this way or it's not going to work out. And that is so completely untrue. And he's like, you are not being flexible within that path in order to get to the future goals that you have. So in order for you to do this and figure out this to get to your future goals, you must be able to listen to your gut. My VP told me as my only critique last quarter is that I need to trust my gut more. Of course. I accidentally eat seeds. You eat the apple seeds? Aren't those toxic? Apple seeds, right? Or is that a metaphor? I'm like, I'm too autistic for this. Metaphor, fantastic. I was like, you can't eat apple seeds. I'm autistic. I can't do this today. Do you have questions? Okay, that was also the last one, so I'm gonna restock these while you answer. Apple seeds have cyanide in them, but you would need to eat a ton of it for it to occur. Yeah. When you give horses apples, I don't think I've ever not given them the seeds as well. Just a thought. They eat the whole apple, and they're fine, but they're also very big. So that might be why. Just some horse girl lore for you. But I'm gonna do 5 more. Okay. There we go. Nope, that was pretty straightforward. You're great, thank you. No problem. Okay. If you guys are ready for the next string of readings, I'm gonna restock it for 5 more. So if you're in TikTok, there's a link in the bio. You can go to that link, click on that, and supposedly if you sign into PayPal beforehand, it allows you to purchase things quicker. But I will probably do 5 more after this, and we'll go from there. So if you don't get this section, I will probably also restock because I want to do at least 15 today. But we'll see. So I'm going to hit the restock button in 3, 2. It's restocked. Go for it. And the link is in the bio on TikTok, and it is pinned at the top of chat on YouTube, as well as I'll give it to you here. Riker's keyboard is on this desk thing next to me, and there's a lot of things around me. I hear people walking around upstairs. Doctors are scared of apples, so they may be hesitant to help. How many apples is too many apples? Very reckless. Hey, what's up? Trying to figure out how to use all these things. There's so many things that are open. Very reckless. You're the first one in here. So, let me know what your question is. I also just want to use this deck, but I feel like I want to use this deck for you. Did we do a drawing reading for you yesterday, Barry Reckless? I don't remember. I know I didn't draw one for you. I don't remember if you were just there or if you purchased anything. Because you have a pink spirit guide that has been bothering me. Pink and blue, which is new. I've never seen one that's pink and blue. She has like blue hair, but she has like crazy okay. She looks like a tiefling. She has blue and white hair. She has a pink guitar, pink horns, and a tail that's also pink. And then her skin is like skin colored. You're welcome. She's loud. do you have a question? Did I miss it? Is she new? She says yes. Anyways, question. Jesus Christ. She's just hilarious. I've been playing a lot of D&D lately, and when I say playing, I mean making characters, and that's about it. I'm gonna be starting to play, and I'm really excited because Riker's friends have allowed me to join their thing, which I think is hilarious because I'm gonna be a blood... What is it? A blood wizard? I'm gonna be a blood wizard, which is like very fitting for me, and Riker is gonna be a blood cleric and a blood hunter, because I also want to be a warlock. I want to be a warlock and a wizard. Apparently I'm gonna be squishy, but I want to have white hair and be the Angel of Death. Riker and I are playing as blood twins. Question. This is a weird one. Can you do a tarot reading for my amethyst pendulum? I have a weird relationship with it. Sorry, I'm like asking about it. The first thing they show me about it is it has like sparky energy. And I feel like it has an attitude towards you specifically. But I'll read cards on it. It just has this like trickster energy to it. I don't know if that even makes sense. 'Cause it's like a pendulum. What do you talk to with it? Also, do you live near a forest or something? Like, are you in a very, like, nature area? Just a question. It has nothing to do with this reading. Yes. Do you talk to fae beings? Because if you don't, you should. I feel like you have a lot of fae energy around you. Live in the mountains surrounded by woods. Yeah, I feel like fae things fuck with it that are, like, trickstery. And I just... I don't think they're attracted to it, because I'm like, alright, why? There are, like, some weird fae things in your house. I think that's hilarious. Anyways. Okay. The first card. You have the Seven of Cups. So, Seven of Cups, you have... Seven of Cups usually is a lot of choices. This is gonna be an interesting reading. Do you ever do free readings? We do free readings. I'm sorry. When we do them, a lot of times we do Ouija ones. We haven't been going live a lot recently because of the holidays, because we were traveling, because we were ghost hunting, but we do free readings from time to time. A lot of times we like to do Ouija board readings, and we'll do tarot readings. I think those are the ones that we normally do. But yeah. Seven of Cups, you have a lot of choices. Six of Wands reversed is like failing, and then you're not listening to your intuition. Jeez, I don't know. This is very... Does it lie to you? Let me know if it lies to you. Because I feel like it just... Probably. Okay. Riker, is this true? Asking for a friend, Riker, is this true? Yes, okay, I see this thing that's like 2 feet tall. Is a satyr the one that's half human, half goat? A satyr? Because that's what I feel like I'm talking to. and he's masculine, and I feel like he's talking about it's easy to screw with you because you don't trust yourself. And he's like, once you start trusting your intuition, because this high priestess in reverse says you're not listening to your gut, once you start trusting in your intuition and believing that you cannot get a wrong answer, because that's where the accuracy issue is coming into play, then you'll start connecting with the pendulum more. It's amethyst and makes me anxious. I just went and got a whole new pendulum. It gives me anxiety. Makes sense. Yeah, because he's like, there's a lot of options. So you're like, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the answer is. So then you get in your head and you're like, it's going to give me the wrong answer. How do I know this is the right answer? There's no way it's going to give me the wrong answer. So that fear, you have these little trickster things that are like, I could lie to you. It'll work. And that's it's allowing them to get through the like little wall that you have that are saying, don't lie to me, this is gonna be accurate, because of the holes in your intuition. Does that make sense? Do you have questions? I also will have a cough for the rest of my life, just so you know. I've been sick. I was sick, I think in December, but I will have a cough for the rest of my life. Who's next? Let's see. Okay, Allie Cat. What is your question? Also, I think there's one left. Hold on. Yeah, there's still one left. If you guys are interested in a tarot reading, there's still one left. It's either link in bio or link is pinned at the top of chat. Okay, hold on. Alley Cat, okay. Why do I have this weird connection with this friend from my past? Never had a connection like it before, them, or after. Hardest to let go of when they are not in my life than anyone else. I'm gonna do this deck. Okay. Those. I want this card to be sideways. Suit of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Did you find your soulmate? It gives me soulmate vibes. Okay. But it also feels weird. Okay, let me tell you what this reading says. So first off, this is you. You got Empress vibes. They want me to say you know what you want, and this is, you got this strong, feminine, strong energy. That is the Empress. They are very creative, passionate, strong, feminine energy, very intuitive. That is an Empress card. They make me feel like this is you. You have the Two of Cups sideways, and the Two of Cups, again, when the card is sideways, represents a decision or action. And the Two of Cups is usually like a marriage card. It's usually like duality, things that go very well together. But it's sideways because there is this like weird thing that goes on when you're together. It's kind of like you're with like a mirror. Oh, I think a cat is coming down. No, it's just Riker. I don't know if you're bringing a cat. Hello.
Do you want me to bring a cat?
No.
Oh.
I just didn't know if there was something in your arms. Sorry I filled this up.
Oh no. I came to grab my water bottle. So that's it.
Secrets.
I didn't think, unless people want me to bring a cat, I can bring a cat down.
You know, if you ask, we're going to say yes.
I know, every time I ask any question, it's always just yes.
Yes. Obviously, yes. Riker is indeed a cool cat, so a cat. Black cat vibes.
I'm also my Hinsdale house hoodie.
Oh, also, I'm sure you know, I put Boo away because we were downstairs. You
Yes,
can take
I
her
saw.
back out if you wanted to.
I haven't let her out because on my nerves.
She's a lot. She, like, when you sit at the couch...
I can bring her down. Everyone can see little Boo Bear.
She wants to insert herself in everything that happens.
Do you guys want to see Azriel, Boo, or both?
Or both. Show and tell with cats. While you answer, the Two of Cups are the sideways card. They make me feel like whoever this person is a mirror and shows you all of the things that you keep really close inside of you that no one should know. Like all your secrets.
They want both.
Which is, I think, why you feel a certain type of way with them.
I'm gonna bring Mr. Fluffykins first.
Okay. Azriel is coming first.
Just
Both, please.
Because then people can see the size comparison.
Oh, yeah.
Because
This is our biggest cat versus our smallest cat. And I don't think Riker could bring Tofu down.
No, Tofu wouldn't let me.
Tofu would stick all of her claws into you. So, yeah, we can have conversations with just looks and without words. Someone pointed it out. We didn't know we were doing it. Yeah, this card makes me feel like you guys get along very, very well, and when you are together, you bring out the things that you try to hide. So you feel accepted, you feel loved, you feel, it's like when you're with them, you want to be better for them. However, you have this card that gets in the way a lot. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. Hold on, one of the cats is coming down here. I'll tell you about this card. It was reversed. This is our Maine Coon cat. He's a year old.
You should go to the big screen.
Big screen. This one?
Yeah.
He looks pretty much like the demon right here. Look how big he is.
Mr. Fluffykins.
He's like half of Riker's size.
Yeah.
Like, your torso is the same as his torso.
Yeah, like, he's a very big boy.
This is our Maine Coon cat.
Oh, Mr. Fluffy.
His name is Azriel, after the demon.
He has no brain cells.
He has 0 brain cells and an underbite and gingivitis. If you would like to support his teeth, we have a goal on Ko-Fi. We have to get his teeth clean so that they don't remove all of them because we got him with gingivitis.
Do you have anything you want to say?
He looks like a puppet.
Like, look at how long. He's very big.
Yeah, apparently he'll still grow for the next 3 years.
3.5 years.
3.5. Yeah.
He's very confused as to why he's down here.
He likes to look at everything. That's why he's not trying to get away from you, because he's like, ooh.
Yeah, he was trying to get out of my arms until I
He's like, ooh.
opened the door, and he's like, oh.
We have another room in here? I've never been in this room.
So this is how big he is.
Yeah, he's big.
I'll go get our smallest cat
I'm
now.
gonna go get Boo. She's a little black cat. Okay, so, Allie. This card is the thing that gets in the way. So you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles is usually someone that's a very hard worker. They usually get it right. They do it by the book. But they're very, very slow progressing. When this card is in reverse, it doesn't move at all. And it's because we're trying to achieve perfection, which is impossible. So this is the thing that's getting in the way. It's like not the perfect moment. It's not the perfect time. It's not the this, not the that. And it just keeps getting in the way over and over and over again. But you keep getting like drawn and connected to each other time and time again. But there's just always something in the way. Does that make sense? Do you have questions? Cat number 2 is coming. This is our smallest cat. We have 3 cats. Teeny tiny. Her name's Boo.
Like I'm in black.
She is almost a year old. But she's smaller than Tofu. She looks spooked. Dude, she's always puffy too. She's big green eyes, right? Orange, green, both. And we call her the little poltergeist.
Little demon cat.
Little demon cat.
Little void demon. You want to say anything? No.
No.
She's very vocal.
Yes, that tracks. There is always something in the way. Mm-hmm.
You heard her sniff the mic.
Yeah, did he realize the connection as well? Yes, I feel like you both do it to each other. I heard her sniff the mic.
I know.
She's so cute. She has dandruff. I need to change her food.
Yeah.
We just need to put you on raw food, but Mom can't afford it.
She's very happy though.
Very happy. The next person is Karina. So if you have questions,
Take the little one.
she'll let me know. New Ko-Fi shop sale for Lenlen. What is that?
They bought a live tarot reading.
Okay. It just showed up differently. Oh, maybe not. Now it's doing it. Okay. We're on Karina.
Okay, take baby.
Hi, I'm back. I wanted to know if I had any spirit guides attached to me or any at home that mess with me. Okay, so for spirit guides, everybody has spirit guides. You come in with them. Okay, we're using this deck, I guess. Let me switch back to this camera. But they are the beings that know your plan, and they help you figure out what you want to do with your life. They figure out where you need to be leaded on your path to get to the places you want to get to. But I wanted to know if there are any any spirits attached to me. Oh, so that's different. Sorry, I read that wrong. Spirits like attachments, like dark things. We have the King of Swords. You think Karina has an attachment? Spirits, not the guides. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Like,
What did I do with that? Oh,
I want to say no, but the first answer I got was yes, which is like,
right?
which is why I'm like, oh.
I feel like you do. I don't think it's a bad thing, though. He looks like a little green, like, slimy thing.
I go back upstairs. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I love energy cards. That zoomed out. I got yes. Yeah, sorry. I read that totally completely wrong. I think you do. I don't think it's an issue, though. I think it's hilarious. Hold on. Are you familiar? No, it's not a familiar. It's just like some weird green like ball following you. Cause they it showed me this card and was like, it kind of looks like this. Oh gosh, okay. He hides under your bed. Do you hear it sounds like things that are rolling? I don't know if that makes sense. Or knocking sounds. Do you what happens? Do you things go missing? Does it look like a green jelly bean but made of slime? Yes. Yeah, no, I think it's interesting because every time someone asks me if they have an attachment, the answer is usually no. It's not a bad thing. It's literally it doesn't have a lot of sentience, so it's very funny to talk to. It's kind of have you ever played Club Penguin? That might be showing my age. Because in Club Penguin, there's these little puffles. It's kind of like that, but it's not puffy. It just doesn't have a lot of brain cells. I hear noises at night, but it turned off the lights and I feel like I'm not alone when I'm alone. Yes, I have. Is it friendly? My spirit guides want me to say it like this. It is about as friendly as an orange cat. So, an orange cat has teeth and claws, but they don't have the brain cells to do anything with it. So, do with that what you will. Anyway, what's its purpose? We'll give a reading on what its purpose is. I cannot, that's so weird. Anyways, first card, the Chariot. You have the Chariot in reverse. Sorry, I'm asking if this is about the little thing, and I feel like it is. The Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. They make me feel like it's a bit of both of you. They make me feel like things feel really slow right now. Is that true? You feel kind of unstable. Last time I went to Last time I went to the club, it was Club Penguin. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was like a game, like from the long ago times of long ago. Kinda, yes. Tell me if I'm wrong, but have you, like, had stomach problems? Does your stomach hurt, or are you, like, really nervous? I can't tell the difference. I want to own all the Puffles in real life. Dude, same. At least someone knows what I'm talking about. Because I know what Club Penguin is. Oh my god, yes. Yeah. That's what I feel like, a bit weird. I feel a bit like hot, nervous, bothered, and my stomach hurts. Like, feels like butterflies, but like not butterflies, like sick. They make me feel like things in your life are a bit unstable and a bit still. And you're a bit nervous about stuff. They want me to say you're trying to look for the answers, but the issue is that you are causing things to, it's like you are trying to write the narrative, and that's why it's causing a lot of anxiety for you, because you're writing into existence anxious thoughts. So let me get through the cards and I'll explain it a little better. So you have the Chariot card. Chariot card usually deals with forward progression. When it's reversed like here, it means that you are, it means that things are going really slow. You either feel stuck or like very, very sluggish slow. And then the Four of Wands, Four of Wands is upside down or in reverse as well. And this card is upside down, so it causes things to feel unstable. It feels like there's like a leg missing on the table. But they like make me feel like it's kind of like a vertigo sort of feeling, like you're getting pulled in all different directions. And then the last card is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is in reverse as well. When this card is in reverse, this card usually, when it's upright, deals with truth and having the authority over your truth. When it is in reverse, it means that we are trying to dictate or control our truth. So what they make me feel like with these three cards and with this little like thing that's with you is it's kind of like you have these anxious thoughts of, what if this really horrible thing happens? I need to prepare myself for this really, 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 really horrible thing to happen. And it's almost like manifesting that into existence so that you only focus on really, really negative things to happen. So even when something good happens, you're like, yeah, but just wait. Just wait, it's gonna get bad. So they're like, you need to remove that, and I feel like this guy is trying to help with that. I know that sounds weird, but usually dark things come in to manipulate energy. They usually force you to look at things from a different perspective so that you don't ignore the issues. So they're like, the thing that's being brought to light is that these bad things are not really going to happen, and we shouldn't worry about things we can't control. Do you have questions? Does that make sense? And then when, allow you to answer, but after Karina, I have Paula. Oh wait, I think this is a private one. No, it's live. Okay. Paula. Thank you for the tip. It kind of confused me for a second. But Paula, you next. We also have a lot of readings. I know we told you yesterday. We have a lot of readings for you. We're going to do those eventually from the New Year's Eve stream. Wow, so accurate. No, thank you so much. Glad I could help. Hi, general reading is fine. Okay, I want to do this deck again. All right. We got the Tower card. This card is actually pretty cool. They were young, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, free, and in love. Right there. Tower card. I have one more after Paula, and then I can restock again. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. What is happening in your life? You got a lot of change going on? My gosh. It's like, oh god, okay. This one. It's like it's like your environment is forcing you to change. It's forcing a tower moment to happen. It wants to go this way. Or the other way around. Let's see. This is the King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so we're doing a general reading. So we'll start with your first card. You have the Tower card, like I said. Tower card deals with chaotic change. So, this is usually like the tower is falling, crumbling to the ground, and you need to rebuild the foundation back up. They make me feel like this is happening first, and it's going to cause environmental changes. So you are experiencing a lot of change in your life. They make me feel like this is happening now. They make me feel like it happened like maybe like, they want me to say it happened past, and you are still dealing with the change. Does that make sense? Because they make me feel like you've done it, but you still are on the cusp of like watching the dust settle. Because you're trying to figure out this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is you're rebuilding the foundation. And this time it's kind of like it's kind of like you know what you're doing in this case. Like, you know, a better way of making the foundation so it doesn't fall. You're kind of like, well, F this. F all of this. I'm done with this. I don't care. Bulldoze it down to the ground. And then you're going to go into here and be like, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to build it more stable. I'm going to build it better. And this is going to cause environmental changes because you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, for me, usually deals with like changes around you. So this is usually like a new chapter in your life. And this is very much like upright, so it is going with the flow of energy. And it's very lucky. It's very good. It's very positive change. And you are finally going along with it instead of going against it. I feel like you've been for a long time like feeling like you had to put all of this time and effort and work into things, and it just felt like wrong. It felt like you were going against the grain, and things just like didn't work out, but you still like fought it and you didn't want to give up. But there was a point where you were like, no, I'm done, fuck this. And that's this card. So that has happened. You're still dealing with things here. You're in the process of rebuilding with the King of Pentacles and building it very, very stable. King of Pentacles deals with stability. And a lot of times Pentacles deals with like financial stuff. So it's very like safe, secure, like you can do crazy shit if you have a perfect foundation, and that's what you're doing with this card. And then the Wheel of Fortune is like things are changing. So if you look at this card, I think it's hilarious what it says. I don't know that you can read it. It says, pick a fate, any fate. And that's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. You are spinning the Wheel of Fortune, and whatever it lands on is now what you're going to deal with. This is environmental changes and how you deal with those things. So because you changed a lot here, the environment is changing around you, and it's going to do it in a very positive way. She says, yes, makes sense. Very reassuring to hear. I'm in a Minecraft version right now. Yeah, no, it's very like, I feel like other people are watching it from an observatory place, and they're like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That's so, why are you breaking everything? And you're like, because it's hurting me and it sucks. And you know exactly what you're doing and you understand what's happening. It doesn't make it any easier. It still sucks. But everyone around you thinks that you're like going mad or like changing, and it's because you are. And you're sick and tired of taking crap for it, and you're going to do it in a very positive way. Like, this is going to turn to the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn on something that's very lucky, something you're going to win the jackpot type thing. So this is a very positive spread, but I'm sure it doesn't feel like that right now. Do you have any questions? And then while you're answering, I have Lenlen. Lenlen is the last one before I restock. Nope, thanks. Oh, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's donated and purchased readings. Lenlen, do you have a question? Will you let me know if you're in stream? I also still can't get over the, like, little... I don't know what you want to call it. A little green ball with Karina. Dude, I literally thought you were asking me about spirit guides, because I've had people ask me about spirit guides like that, and you're like, no, a spirit, and I was like, what? Slime bug. Slime monster. Yeah. Usually also when I see green things, they deal with, like, physical stuff, so, like, that's why I feel like he's doing a lot of physical things in your environment. But Lenlen, do you have a question? If not, I can also just give you a general reading. Do y'all know when green jelly bean, lol? Hey y'all. What's up, Rainey? Clubbed. Flubber. What the tarot says, not the taste. Lenlen, are you here? Lenlen. Give them a moment. They might be like... Whatever. I sent my question, but it didn't come up. Did you say anything that has to do with mental health? If so, try spelling it weird. Yeah. Yeah, try sending it again, but saying it weird. Because if you write mental health, we have it blocked. There might be other words that we have blocked because people like to come into our comments and comment about our mental health, and I'm not here for it. So it becomes an issue when we do live streams and people ask about stuff like that. How many readings are you doing today? I want to do at least 15, so there'll be at least... I'm gonna restock 5 more after Lenlen. I'm just waiting for a question because they're struggling to have YouTube send it. So give me like 15-ish minutes. Oh, this card is cool. Anyways. Let me know in a separate message if you sent it, and I'll let you know if I can see it. Oof, people can have opinions, but why come into and stream and spew hate for no reason? It's the medium thing. A lot of times people are like, talk about that and they think that we're like crazy, so they like to comment on our mental health, and I think it's weird. So I blocked that word, and there's a whole bunch of other words that I have blocked too, and some YouTube is also blocked. So it just depends. Becky, I agree, it's gross. Mm-hmm. That's why I blocked it. Okay. Okay, I'm asking for what the tarot you can tap into, just guidance on the direction to focus in 2025, especially around my daughter or my spiritual launch. Okay. Guidance on the direction of focus of 2025, especially around my daughter. Okay. Ugh, I hope my phone lasts. I might need a charger. Riker, you still here? Not that there's anyone over here. A whole bunch of people joined, but like, no one really is talking to me. Probably because I'm talking to YouTube. Plus sending hugs to you and Riker. Thanks. It's a struggle over here. Suit of, is this the Two of Swords? Okay. A lot of things are up in the air. Which is probably why you're asking the question. So, first card is the World card, however it's in reverse. The World card, when it is in reverse, usually I view it as people don't think they're worthy of the world. They think that there's some sort of insecurity causing them to think that they can't have things. Because the World card upright usually deals with completion, fulfillment, achieving things. But when it's in reverse, there's kind of like a block to that. And they make me feel like it's very much like you don't see how you're gonna get there, and you don't feel worthy of doing that. Could you give me a phone charger? That's to Riker. Curly Fry. Yeah, my phone's at 20%. It was at 100. Okay, that's a lie. It was at a higher percentage, a very high percentage when I started the live stream, but it's fine. And then you have the Two of Swords here. And the Two of Swords usually deals with, like, two paths. It's like a fork in the road. But with the Swords card, it's usually something that weighs on you. It's a very hard decision, and you really have to weigh your options before you can make a decision. And it's very much like you know what the decision is going to be, but you don't want to accept it. And with this card being upright, it's very much like it's not an easy thing to do, but you know what you gotta do. Thanks. And then your last card, you have the Hierophant card. And the Hierophant is upside down or in reverse. The Hierophant card usually represents it's usually a very traditional card. So it's usually how society views things, how we should do things. So it's usually very much like society views us as we need to go to school, get a cushy job, get married, have kids. We have to do it in a very specific order, a very specific time, or we're like behind or doing something wrong. And that is not going to work very well for you. You need to do things in a very non-traditional way. Shanks. I gotta charge you. Thanks. They're under the desk.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Thanks. This is going very well.
Yeah.
I'm reading Lenlen. And yeah. Ooh. Just not used to your chair.
Yeah. Yeah, I like these cards.
Isn't that cool? I like this one that says, "The end is here."
Oh.
It's because this card deals with completion. But do you have questions for me? They make me feel like it's a lot of, here, no, that's it, thanks. They make me feel like it's gonna be a lot of, like, flying at the seat of your pants. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, they make me feel like the cards are not stacked in your favor, and you're going to have to make a lot of really hard decisions that are not going to, like, make sense to anyone else, and you it's like you're gonna have to put like cheat codes in the system in order to like make things work. And I know that's not the reading that you want to hear, but it's like more so something that you need to hear, of like, you know, you need to make hard decisions, and you know that it's not gonna feel good, and you know that it's kind of like feeling like you're backed in a corner. Mother load for all the Sims people. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's kind of like they like are explaining it to me in this way. It's kind of like you need to make money come out of nowhere. And I don't know if that's necessarily true for you. That's what they're explaining to me to understand the situation. Because that's what I feel like I'm doing. It's very much like non-traditional. Make the money happen out of nowhere. You can do this. It's fine. We'll figure it out. That's what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel a lot like you don't have the resources to handle this. You're not going to be able to figure out how to manage all of these things nicely. It's going to be, let's do it because we have to. Yep, and basically exactly that. Can the cards tell me if I have Water, the mother before mothers is the dark shadow by my side, but yes, money. I bought lottery tickets yesterday. Can the cards tell me if I have Water? What does that mean? If I have Water? Let me know what that means. If you need a yes or no question for that, because I don't understand, I can also do a pendulum reading for you. But while you answer, I'm also going to open up readings again. So I'm gonna stock 5 more in here. So, okay. So if you guys are interested in a tarot reading, you should be able to go to the link at the top of the description, or if you're on TikTok, you can go into the link in the bio. But I'm gonna save. So there should be 5 more slots open for that if you guys are interested. And I'll give you the link again. Tick, tick, tack. Okay. There you go. So, they say, Mother of all mothers, the goddess without bane. Basically, the source mystics have always felt this dark one with me. Interesting. Does she have a veil? Like a hood or a veil that covers like most of her face, and then she has like very, very white skin, and then dark hair, like black almost. Alma Mater, unnameable Alma Mater. Yeah, I've never heard of the thing that you're talking about, but I do see a woman. Sorry, I'm asking her questions. The first thing that she said to me is most people would be afraid of me, but that's not the point. The second thing they tell me, if you ever watch Critical Role, the first campaign, is it the Mother of Ravens? That's what she reminds me of. Does she deal with death? Have you been surrounded with death? And not necessarily just like actual like people dying, animals dying, but like a lot of like weird change where something comes to an end in a very like blunt way. Sometimes a veil. That's Hecate. It's not Hecate that I'm seeing. I do feel Hecate around you, but this woman is very different. She's kind of like death related. She's kind of like an angel of death almost. Yep, death, rebirth. She's not a bad thing for you. I do feel like when other people see her, they are off put by her, because most people are off put by things like that. However, I do feel like if you have not watched Critical Role, you should watch a Vox Machina and watch the character that has the mother of ravens, because that's what she describes to me that she is. She also has, I don't know, I've never seen something like this, which is why I'm like telling you all about it. She has this thing on her head, it's like a crown, and sometimes it looks like a sun, so it's a circle with like rays around it, and sometimes it looks like a moon where it's like a crescent, and it like is in the right light. Even before prehistory. Oh my god. She talks about how you... What? She talks about how you... your life is... I don't know if this is like rude to say. Your life, you have dealt with a lot of trauma and it's not going to stop. You have a very specific purpose in life and you are going to touch a lot of people's lives. The character in Critical Role has the ability to see like the strings of fate, like the threads of fate. So it's almost like you're very good and intuitive of knowing when things are going to happen, when, like before they happen. And you're very good at manipulating those things to move. However, the toss-up is that you are surrounded by death. Can she tell me what the fuck? Yeah, this is not Hecate. Hecate does not do that. Hecate is a deity that is not as integral in someone's life. I don't know who this is. She doesn't feel like a goddess. Which also makes me feel like, because Riker says that, the mother of ravens is not a goddess, but she like took the place of one. I don't know if that makes sense. She is literally like the mother of ravens for you. Hopefully that makes sense. That is like one of the coolest things that I've like talked to. So oh my god, girl, lol. Can she tell me then if my daughter is protected? I asked them to make sure my daughter is protected. Okay. Sorry, I'm asking questions because I don't want to, like, say the wrong thing. In Critical Role, the Raven Queen, or the Matron of Raves, was a mortal wizard who completed a ritual to become the new goddess of death. So she is a god now, but wasn't always. Yeah, that's the vibe that I get. She's, like, not fully a god, and that, because she doesn't have that title, she is able to, like, interject herself into your life. She's not a spirit guide, because spirit guides don't have the, like, ability to do that. Yeah. I don't know if this makes sense or if this is real, so take this with a grain of salt. They make me feel like you have... You can tell me that I'm crazy or I'm wrong or whatever. The vibe that they give me is like Agatha all along with her son and Rio, the Witch of Death. I feel like you have a very interesting tie to things like that, and you do things to protect her, but again, it is still a part of nature's law. So I don't know, they make me feel like you need to continue doing whatever it is your soul was meant to do to continue to protect her, but there still is a fine line of that, depending on different, like, laws of nature. Does that make sense? If not, I can try to explain it better, but it's very much they show me Rio from Agatha all along with Agatha's son. And in the series, it was basically like Agatha basically made a deal with the Death Witch to not take her son, so she had more and more and more time with her son. I feel like you have that sort of relationship with this entity, so there is a protection for your daughter. Does that make sense? But again, the laws of nature affect that as well. But I'm gonna move on to the next readings. Like Demeter Curse. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry, you're bringing up a lot of things that I've never heard of before. Next reading would be Kristen. Yes, S, thank you. Okay, Kristen. Do you have a question? Are you here? Let me know. And then after it would be Rainey. And then there should still be 3 readings left if anyone is interested. Okay. Hi Vibe, you're Kristen. Are you like the Kristen that I know? That I've read before or no? Because usually you come in, usually that Kristen's name is Kristen, so I don't know. I just wanted to make sure. Also changed my name, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure it's the same person. What would my spirit guides like me to know for 2025? I had cancer last year and that took a lot out of me. I'll have to get a private reading. If you guys are interested in private tarot readings or spirit guide readings, I have those available. There's a link in the description. I am the Kristen you know. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure, because I like saw you yesterday and was like, I wonder if that's like Kristen. Okay. Lots of questions. And then we have this card. 7 of Wands. Okay. Uphill battle so far. Lovers. Suit of Swords. What are you? 5 of Swords. Okay. Alright. Yep, I'm the Kristen that keeps Kristening the god. Saying that is hard. First card. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a hard card. It's also sideways because it represents a decision or action. The 5 of Swords deals with a lot of like fighting. It's very much fighting when it's sideways like this. It is outward environmental fighting with either outside factors, other people, whatever it is, the universe, and how that is now affecting you on the inward side. So it's very much like if someone says something to you and you fight about it, you then now internalize that and you now take that into your head, create insecurities, and you fight yourself on the same thing. So it's kind of like if something bad happens to you, that bad thing is the conflict. You internalize that and then tell yourself, well, I can't ever do anything again because it's just going to be bad. It's just going to end up like this. It's going to give you the expectation and create these, like, trying to figure out where my hair goes. Okay. You're trying to figure out, like, is this actually going to happen? You've created these insecurities and are now fighting yourself about it. And that's going to be a lot to overcome. So I feel like a lot of 2025, you're going to be overcoming the new trauma that has come up with, you know, having cancer and doing all of that stuff. Because it's very much like, now you're worried about everything. Everything is stressful because we're not sure how to deal with this. So you're going to be fighting yourself every time you do something. And that goes into the Lover's card. The Lover's card is also sideways. And the Lover's card, when it is sideways, it usually represents, again, relationships. But the relationship with this card is outward relationships, how it affects your inward relationship. So, sorry, I'm asking who the relationship is on the outside. They make me feel like... Okay, this is what they tell me about it. They make me feel like a lot of people now see you differently. And because of that, you feel like you have to act differently. And it is triggering. You don't want to be treated in the way that you are, but you don't want to hurt people's feelings, but it's also creating this like weird insecurity about yourself. So you are starting to learn about what's inside. You're learning about your own self-love and figuring out what is good for you and how to feel better and normal again. But it's kind of like you feel like other people are treating you differently. And that is changing how you view yourself. And they make me feel like it's going to make you want to change and be the person that you view yourself as, and not the person that everyone's treating you as. Does that make sense? It's kind of like when you go through something really traumatic, people like feel almost like they're walking on eggshells, and it's kind of annoying. Because you're like, I don't need you to do that. I just need you to like care. So it's going to bring out more of that sort of like how other people view you versus how you view yourself, because this has changed you very, very much. It's very much like you are not the same person you were before this happened, and you need to learn who that new person is, because it's very different and it happened very fast, so it is hard for you to catch up to fully realize what has happened to you. And then the last card, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands deals with perseverance. It is pushing further and further forward. It's not giving up. However, it is a challenge for you. It is something that is going to be very much an uphill battle. So that's why I said that in the beginning. It's trapped, but who is the monster? That's what this card says. What's up? How's it going? There's some tarot readings left if you guys are still interested. There should be a link at the top of chat. Yeah. Do you have questions? But consensus of the reading while you ask questions. You are going to be doing a lot of soul searching, because you are now completely different than who you were before. You were surviving then. Now you are kind of going over the mound, and you are now completely different. You need to start healing your wounds, figuring out what happened, figuring out who you are now because of it. So, and it's going to be hard to do. Uphill battle, perseverance, a challenge. How do I spiritually evolve further as a soul? That's an interesting question. What do you mean? The reason why I ask that is because I feel like it happens naturally. It's not something that you can avoid. It's like, this is what, you have like a blue male spirit guide that looks like an old man. He is talking about how, evolving as a soul is about how you respond to outside triggers. Like, so I don't have to come back to this hell again. Yeah, so he says it's how you respond to outside triggers. And then he talks about like generational trauma and stuff like that. So he's like, if you have the same trigger over and over and over again, so let's like put it into like an example. So like you have maybe like a narcissistic family or whatever, and they're like, you cannot cry, no crying at all, no crying aloud. And then the worst possible thing happens to you, your response is going to be the evolution of you emotionally as a person and a soul. So either you can do what you've done forever and do what generationally has been put onto you of don't have emotions, don't feel, just be complacent. Or you can dive into how you feel, how to change those things, and how to evolve and move forward. So that's what this old man is saying. He's old, he's like short, very like stocky build, he has white hair. He has darker skin, like an olive complexion, and I feel like he's one of your spirit guides because he has blue energy. But he has a lot of old knowledge. I feel like he's new. But he's the one talking about how evolution happens in a soul level, is how you respond to outside factors. Yes, that makes much more sense, and I feel like that's what I've been trying to work on. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna move on to Rainey. Rainey, do you have a question? Trying to, yeah. I also want to use this deck for you. Rainey, let me know if you have a question. And then I got a reading from Becky. If you guys are still interested in readings, I think there's 2 left. Oh god, okay, that one. Not sure, honestly. Whatever comes up, sure. Glad you could make it. Dude, I'm really hungry. Those 2 and that one. You get 3. I mean 4. Okay. Oh, look how pretty this one is. Me too, so hungry. All I've eaten today is a smoothie. Oh, Panera? Yeah. Of course I want Panera. I'll die. I have 2 more readings. I might have 2 more. I have 2 more available. So if y'all want to purchase those, feel free. If not, no worries. Riker, bring me some. What is that deck called? The pink one? Hold on. I have the box. I haven't added it to my kit yet. This is it. Riker's mom found it on Etsy. But this is the pink one. Isn't it so pretty? Yeah, Riker's mom thought that I needed pink cards, and she was right. Cool, thank you. Okay, Rainey. Dude, lots of Wheel of Fortune today. Okay. Alright. Do you want your usual? Yes. Yeah. Will you give me a cookie and a drink? Yeah. I don't know. Do I want a lemonade or do I want a pop? Like a Coke. I feel like I've been drinking a lot of pop and I feel like my teeth are gonna fall out. But it's fine. We just don't have anything to drink. Pop. Okay. First card. I love how this is you two communicating. No texting, no asking in person, just chatting and stream. Well, yeah, Riker's upstairs. And my phone is currently connected to a TikTok live that I have 755 likes on, apparently. Dude, I don't know. First card, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's upside down or in reverse. So, I got this card a lot in these spreads. The Wheel of Fortune deals with, like, environmental changes. So, it's changes around... If I text her, she won't see it. You're right. Even if I wasn't live, I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't look at it. I would look at it after, but... I feel like we're all friends here. We are all friends here. Dude, you're the Kristen that I know. I've talked to you so many times. yell across the house. I'm in the basement, and Riker is upstairs. I'm sure they can hear me, but I have a very tiny voice. But Wheel of Fortune deals with environmental changes. I'm the OG Kristen. When it is in reverse, it feels like we're going upstream. We're going against those environmental changes. So it feels very like there's a lot of resistance. Riker's coming down here. A pop sounds good. Yeah. What the fucking heckers? Do they have bread? At least they have bread. They don't have cookies, guys. The Panera by our house is fucking terrible. They never have bread. They never have chocolate chip cookies.
You can get a cinnamon roll. They have a kitchen sink cookie. A chocolate chip muffy.
What's a chocolate chip muffy?
Muffy. I think it's like a muffin cookie.
Do I want a chocolate chip muffy?
Sounds so dirty.
Or do I want a cinnamon roll? I need you guys to make my decisions for me. I would die from no cookie. That's what I'm saying.
They have candied cookies. They just don't have the cookies we like to get.
What was its original name? Yes. No, not a yes or no question. It's a one or the other. Do I want cinnamon roll or a chocolate chip muffy? How does a sandwich place run out of... That's what I'm talking about. Their name is Panera Bread. We, like, live in an area where food, like, the people that serve you the food, like, are so bitchy and, like, don't want to be there and, like, sad, depressed, muffy.
Porque no dos? We don't have money for dos.
For both.
We don't have money.
I think I want a muffy.
You want chocolate chip muffy?
Yeah. But I don't know, there's like a McDonald's that's like down the street, and the McDonald's, there's like reviews on it that's saying it's like the worst McDonald's they've ever fucking been at, and I believe them. The people there are horrible. I literally went there and like had like 3 orders. They gave me just a chicken sandwich, and that was it. I went through the drive-thru. I had to go through the drive-thru twice.
So you want a pop?
Yeah.
You want half grilled cheese, half broccoli cheddar.
Yeah.
And a chocolate chip muffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you getting a sweet thing?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm getting a cinnamon roll now. I'll share it with you if you don't like your muffy.
My muffy.
Your muffy.
Yeah, I have private tarot readings. They're email readings right now because I'm stressed. But I do have those readings available. They're 6-card readings.
Nothing else, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's it.
Why is Panera so expensive?
I'm so sorry.
How many more do you have? Should I order it now, or
I have 2 at least.
are you gonna restock after? I can just order it now.
Yeah.
I can, if you're still streaming, I'll bring it down to you.
It sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost at 15. I would need 2 more for 15.
Buy it.
2 more are
You
available.
want to.
Let me look. Let me make sure. Yeah, they're still available. There's 2 left. Only 2 left.
You know you want it.
But yeah, I'm on Rainey. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's expensive for not very much food, mostly bread. It's true. The bread is the best part, is what Riker says. Oh, breadless bread shop.
Yeah.
No, that's what they literally just, someone... I don't know. I think Allie donated, and it says breadless bread shop. Thank you for that. I've obviously needed that to happen because that's hilarious. Anyways, Rainey, Wheel of Fortune reversed. It feels like you're going upstream. It feels like you're going against the grain. It feels like you're going against things. And okay, you're doing a lot of soul searching as well. So you have the my soul searching card, which is the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is upside down or in reverse. The Hermit card usually deals with an introspective sort of vibe. It is a journey that you take usually alone that allows you to find your light, find you who you are, and figure out who you are as a person. However, a lot of times when that happens, because it is a journey that you do yourself, you instead feel very alone and misunderstood. And that's where this is coming from, and that's why this is also happening. You feel alone, you feel like nobody gets you, you feel like there's something wrong with you, and that is causing you to do things that do not align with you, and makes you go uphill against the grain, against things that you don't want to do. So you have the Temperance card, which is so pretty, look at it. The Temperance card, this is finding yourself. So with the Temperance card, I usually view it as a pool of water. So the way that I see it is it's usually like a pool of water that is in front of you. And when it is upright, it is usually when the pool of water is calm, so calm that you can see your reflection in the glass-like water. And that's where you start seeing yourself. So in order for you to feel like you can do things, you need to be able to be comfortable with yourself. And that's where this Temperance card comes in. A lot of times with this Temperance card, when it's in reverse, it usually represents someone that's putting on a mask. It represents someone that is emotionally disconnected from anything. And that's when the pool of water becomes like wavy and like stormy so that you can't see your reflection. It's kind of like you are hiding from that. But with this upright, that's going to change. That is going to allow you to start seeing yourself for who you are. You see yourself in the reflection of the pool of water. The way that that's going to happen is through this last card, which is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is sideways, which represents a decision or action. And the Nine of Swords, that is trauma, that is anxiety, that is worry, that is fear, but it's sideways because you are in the process of walking straight into that, which is why you have a little bit of a kickback, because your brain is trying to protect yourself from dealing with those things and is trying to tell you not to, because it makes you uncomfortable. It's kind of like if you try to make a huge change in your life, your brain is going to be like, don't do that, that's stupid, that's stupid, that's stupid, I can't deal with this. Because your brain likes things to be the same. It likes things to be comfortable, and when you make a lot of change in your life, it makes things uncomfortable. That is where you need to start pushing yourself into. You need to start making decisions for yourself, not because it's comfortable. And that's why you feel kind of like disconnected and like weird. They like make me feel like nervous about everything, and you don't feel like you belong anywhere. And the reason you don't feel like you belong is because you are not being your truest self. So that's where this is gonna come out, and it's just so perfect that it's a little butterfly, because it's very much like finally you were a caterpillar for so long. I know this is a metaphor that's really cheesy, but then you're going to become that transformation. You're going to become that butterfly. But the way you're going to do that is by looking at your anxiety, fears, trauma, because Nine of Swords, that's what that deals with. And with it being sideways, it is the difference between holding on to that versus getting the courage to face it, getting the courage to release it, understand it, and move forward. Do you have questions? Bring your own Panera. Dude. Would love to have just a time where we like all just bring food and like hang out. That's actually one of the things I like want to do like on Sundays. I guess it is Sunday, but in the future when I feel like I have emotions that are not sad, I want to do a Sims stream. And one of the things that I wanted to do for a really long time is like, I know it sounds weird, but like when I do the Sim stream, like we all eat a meal together, because I don't know, I don't want people to like feel like they have to eat alone, especially if they like struggle with stuff like that. So I just think it would be cute. That we all come with a meal, a drink, and we play The Sims and we have cozy vibes. So that you're A, not alone, and B, you have a good meal together because it's easier to eat when you're with people. Yes, please, let's go. Your name changed again. Yes, that would be fun. I want to do Sim streams on Sunday. Sim Sunday. But again, I have to, like, get over the, like, depression and, like, stress. But Rainey says, when do you see that shift happening? And is moving to another state a part of this? Oh, that's what's happening? Oh, for sure. Here. Just because you gave me information, I'll show you. Okay. Is it going to happen soon after moving? I still want to do Sim Sunday. We just keep doing other things. Yeah, like this, because today's Sunday, right? The first, I asked if, because I feel like that you moving is going to absolutely rock your world. Because now there's no expectations of who you're supposed to be. You're in a different place. And let's get real, that's what happened to me. I literally moved into this house and then started talking to ghosts, so there's that. Moving is like, for sure like that, dude. Sorry, advertising came in. No, you're good. Did you see what state? Hold on, though. I might have blocked all the states. I don't know if I have or not. What state? Do you see what state, lol? Yeah, I might be one of those bitches that just blocked every state. I don't remember if I did that or not, but I am that type of person. While you respond, I have Becky. What's up, Becky? Do you have a question? You're my last one that I have on here. There's still 2 available if you all want the opportunity to be read. If not, probably will end it. Okay. Oh, okay, great. I haven't blocked all the states. Connecticut, okay. Florida, Alabama, can't figure out where to go. So are you moving from Florida to Alabama? Because if you are moving to Alabama, I have autism fun facts for you about things that are completely unrelated to you. And probably you have no idea. My favorite YouTuber lives in Alabama for some of the time. No, Missouri. What? Florida, Alabama, Missouri. Missouri. Becky, you got a question? Going to Florida or Alabama from Missouri. Okay, got you. I'm finding my way to Vermont and disappearing. Vermont is so pretty. I went to the Wilson Castle, which is a big red brick castle in the mountains. Vermont is gorgeous. Would love to live in Vermont. Okay, Becky, do you know why I keep getting ear ringing and seeing angel numbers constantly this week? I'm like, I seen you, what? Okay. I've wanted to go to Vermont since I did a report on it in elementary school. Yeah, I told Riker that I want to take a Vermont ghost hunting trip. Just because the mountains, the vibe. But last time I was in Vermont was doing the Wilson Castle, and I don't know what it was. The whole, like, city that we were staying in was just, like, sideways, and it made me, like, nauseous. I was, like, motion sick for three days. I think we were there for 3 days or something. Dude, we've seen these cards before. I haven't seen this one, though. The Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. Do you know why I keep getting earring and seeing angel numbers constantly this week? I've seen you, like, what? Okay. Dude, is something about to happen? You got a tower card. Future stuff, I would like to tell you, can change. I can tell you possible futures, but I cannot tell you the future, because you have free will and can change that. But this is basically what you have questions on. I usually tell people, like, the spread usually gives you context of, like, decisions you need to make in the future, questions you have about it, that sort of thing. What are you trying to tell me, lol? You have a tower card. How I'm reading these spreads is, this is like either the past or now, and then this is more future tense on this side. So you have King of Swords. King of Swords usually deals with acceptance of one's truth or authority of one's truth, but when it's in reverse, it's kind of, you're kind of like manipulating things. When this card is in reverse, I view it as like you're trying to control the narrative. You're trying to control things too much, and that is gonna, they want me to say, cause you to fall in your head, because you're not gonna be able to. I meant spirit, not you. I know what you mean, because I know what you mean. They gave you a tower card. What the heckers is that? But they make me feel like they make me feel like you're trying to, like, control a lot of things in your life. Is very much like, they make me feel like you have, like, this, you're a very organized person. You have a lot of things in your life that you have in a very, very specific way, and you like them that way. When they're not that way, it gives you anxiety and stresses you out. You are a planner, you're an organizer, you like things a certain way. That's this card. That's gonna cause you to trip on your, the stuff you have organized everywhere. So, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups usually, for me, is like a dream come true. This is usually Prince Charming for me, but it is very much a fairy tale come true. It's your dreams and desires coming true. But when it's in reverse, you get a little bit materialistic about things, and that negatively affects the stuff. So when it is in reverse, there's like this unrealistic expectation of things to happen. The unrealistic expectation is the thing that's going to cause you to trip and fall and drop all the things that you organized, and it's going to cause a tower moment. So I feel like the things that you're seeing and experiencing are like synchronicities of like you taking the steps towards this. And the tower card is chaotic change. So this is a lot of change going on in your life. I feel like you're kind of in the process of it, though. Okay, they want me to say you might be in the process of walking towards it, but it hasn't happened yet. I don't think it's gonna happen like this week either. I think it's gonna have some time on it. But they make me feel like you're trying to control things. That's not gonna work for them. So they're like, that's an unrealistic expectation. We're gonna trump that, and you're just gonna not be able to control anything because it's all like falling. Do you have questions? Future things are weird, so this stuff can change, but they make me feel like you're still walking towards this because you're in the process of doing it right now. I'm trying to find a better job. Makes sense. These are your tips for that. So it's very much like, don't force it to happen, and I don't know, when this card is in reverse, it's very much like you're giving up things that you could potentially do, because you're feeding into the like physical idea and restrictions that you aren't able to achieve your dreams. Because my Prince Charming card, my Knight of Cups, is very much like literally like dream come true. Like Prince Charming is like taking you away off to their castle. But when it's in reverse, it's very much like denying that that is true and possible. It's unrealistic expectations. It's your head is in the clouds about stuff. And the head in the clouds about stuff is that you can control what's going to happen. You cannot control what's going to happen, so just take it one step at a time and not worry about it as much. Because you know it's going to cause chaos regardless. But yeah, any other questions? And that's my last reading. And it looks like we are done because nobody else wants to purchase anything. But we're going to do more live readings streams this week. Mostly because we have to pay our mortgage bill. So, and we've been gone doing a lot of things. It's been a lot. We've been traveling a lot. We had a ghost hunt. Unexpectedly traveled a lot. A lot of like shit has happened lately. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys for purchasing tarot card readings. It's been a fun time. I've tried doing TikTok and it's interesting. I think it might be because I'm not directly doing it on here, but I also want to do like, I have like a divination coin that has yes and no on it. I want to do like TikTok streams where I use that. And then I also have a pendulum, and I think I got a pendulum board from Wildwood Sanitarium, and I like want to do that on TikTok too. So if you guys are interested in like live streams and stuff, follow us on Instagram, and I will update you where we're going live and what we're doing. Or if you are a member, I will also we will update you in Discord. So I just closed one of the drawers. But yeah, appreciate you. We're gonna go eat some Panera now if I can figure out how to close this. But see you guys later. Bye.